First, interesting thing about me, I have always wanted to work at home, I mean remotely, and I didn't even realize that there would be much more work at home. But finally. As I promised, today I'm going to talk about why I sold my computer, which I have been combining in general a year, because at the beginning I assembled it on Intel and then I decided to change platform to AMD, updated my graphic card and finally I got this Ryzen 7 32 gigs of RAM and graphic card GTX1660 Super. Two monitors, everything was so perfect. But instead of this I bought Macbook Pro M1 with 8 GB of RAM. Yeah, I have to talk to you about many things, but at first, before we get started, I just want to say thank you for everyone who subscribed on my channel. I really appreciate that, and if this is the first time you're watching me, please welcome, my name is Vlad, and I will be grateful to see you on the next videos, so don't forget to subscribe. Since I created my YouTube channel, I have always dreamed about powerful computer with good processor, graphic card, with which I could edit my 4K videos in Premiere Pro without any kind of problems, and only after 3 years it became possible. Processor Ryzen 7 3700X, CPU cooler ID Cooling SE225 XT, motherboard from MSI B450 Tomahawk Max 2, 216 gigs of RAM, graphic card GeForce GTX 1660 Super, 6 gigs of RAM, and 2 SSD drives, first for operation system and the second for programs and cache of projects, and 1 file storage hard drive. Then my pleasure, 2 24 inches frameless monitors AOC. Work with timelines was really great, and not only. Divided workspaces, on one monitor I'm doing my video editing, here I'm watching YouTube or movie. It was really comfortable. But the point is, when I were editing my 4K videos with color grading and some transitions effects without proxy, it still freezes. My graphic card we're using only for 20% sources during the whole video editing, and only when it was rendering it used all its potential. By the way, at the same time processor working from 17 to 100%. It worked like for both, you know? It blew my mind, I didn't understand how it's possible and what I need to do else to fix this problem with lags and optimize it. I've reading a lot of forums and watching a lot of videos on this topic, and what I eventually find out, it was a problem Premiere Pro, which cannot correctly use sources of GPU during the video editing, only in render. I saw that I probably should buy more powerful and expensive graphic card with 8 or more gigs of RAM, and maybe it will solve the problem, or maybe not. I don't know. I wanted you to understand it wasn't very bad. No, if we are talking about Full HD, no problem at all. But for really clear and fast video editing 4K videos, I always had to use proxy. And my decision was obvious, I decided to go out from Premiere Pro because it works badly essentially, for my opinion. At that time I had two variants, buy more powerful graphic card, which cost nearly $800, and switch to DaVinci Resolve because this program is very demanding for RAM of graphic cards. Or the second, buy MacBook Pro with processor M1 for nearly $1000 and switch to Final Cut Pro 10, which I did. I have already watched the reviews and tests how it works with 4K videos, 8 and 10-bit projects in Final Cut, and I understood that I won't have any problems at all with video editing if I will work in FC. Plus many features and tools realized in the program better than in Premiere Pro. Then the optimization of Apple between hardware hardware and software is really work. And I remind to you, this MacBook has only 8 gigs of RAM. It's not a big secret that Final Cut is very good optimized for Apple. I have always wanted to feel how it is. So it was the first reason. The second, if we are talking about good color grading, we must talk about a good monitor. With all my love to my two monitors, I cannot say that the colors, shades and picture were good. And what is more important, the real or valid. Our eyes are very deceptive and unreliable when we talk about color grading. That's why we need a reliable assistant, which is monitor. The color grading on MacBook is pure pleasure. I have even begun to win from Lumetri Color, but I will be liar if I said that Lumetri Color isn't more comfortable. I have used completely different laptops within my life. It's Lenovo, HP, Dell, Asus, Samsung and etc. And I have never seen such a high quality, rich colors, bright screen as a MacBook. I saw that I would work with an additional monitor because 13.3 inches it's too small. I really saw, but when I tried to work for a while, I realized that for me more comfortable work only with Mac, without any additional devices like keyboard, monitor or mouse. Especially today with war in my country, when you don't know what is going on happen next, because maybe once you will need to quickly pack all your stuff and leave. Therefore less is better and only Mac, it's perfect. Of course, if we are talking about future and high quality professional monitor for color grading, wireless keyboard by Apple and USB hub, then yes, it's probably where I want to be, but not now. And the final reason, number 3, MacBook, like any laptop, is complete solution, which you can take with you anywhere and work with it. It is small, light, comfortable and at the same time it's power work tool. Yes, it's not about games, although some people do, but I personally have PS4 for it. And funny thing, not so long ago I realized that my PS4 plus MacBook cost me less than my gaming computer. So, as a classic said, why I need to pay more, right? I like Apple because it is the only one company that has been able to combine all their devices together and create their own really good ecosystem. Every device, iPhone, earphones, MacBook, Apple Watch and etc. is made with such attention for the details that you want to use them. That's why I decided to switch MacBook. And one more thing. If you, like me, work with a large volume of files, you will definitely need to buy this one. It is... wait a second. I can tell you about all my devices that I use in one of the following videos. Yeah, I will. Don't miss it. Thank you for watching and see you.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and